Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of Unhinged. Unhinged is a 2020 thriller featuring Russel Crowe as a man who is, well, unhinged. When a mother and her son run across him on the road, they get into a bit of an altercation, leading Mr. Crowe to go on quite the road rage revenge frenzy. So I actually made my return to a movie theater to see this film. I know, what am I thinking? But go ahead and check out my vlog on returning to an AMC theater that will be posted on Saturday the 22nd. So make sure to check that out for my full theatric experience coming back after 5 months. But I was certainly excited to see this film. It looked bonkers. It looked like a B movie through and through. But I was hoping to have some real fun with it. There was a great potential that it would just be absolutely terrible, though. So it was a risk all around to head out and watch this one. However, I actually had a pretty good time watching Unhinged. So let's go ahead and talk about the positives. Well, I want to start off featuring our cast because they were fantastic. Russel Crowe was eating this role up. You could just see he was having a great time playing this insane character, and my goodness, is it believable? He does a great job in this film. Karen Pistorius plays Rachel, our main protagonist of the film. I also thought she did a wonderful job, as did Gabriel Bateman, who played Kyle, her son. Really, our cast was game, and they really did a lot of heavy lifting to bring this film to life and make it as fun and good as it was. But Crowe certainly was the standout in a really great performance. But I also think this film knows exactly what it wants to be. Yes, it is pretty much a B level, really gory, really crazy, thriller, actiony, horror-y type of film. This is one of those movies that's not really a horror film, but it is so freaking gory and graphic and brutal that it makes you feel like a horror film. Plus, you think about crazy people and the fact that you could run across a man like this any given day, if you're being honest. They are out there, and yeah, that makes it a little bit more terrifying. But it plays right into that. Once we get into that car, all the way through to the very last shot of the film, it holds your attention. It grabs you into this really tense, really gripping story and never lets up. It is a lean hour and a half or so, and it makes use of every minute and has you on the edge of your seat in the thrill. As I said, it's also really brutal. It does not hold back when it comes to the kills, to the action, to the fights, to all of it. It is down and dirty, which really adds to the intimidation of what it is you're watching. It makes it all that much more horrifying and thrilling. And being a short movie that holds your attention and guns it from start to finish, it is just a really entertaining time. It is worth your while. If you watch those trailers and think this film looks like fun, you're going to have a great time with it. I'll tell you that. So what doesn't work so well when it comes to Unhinged? It is certainly a turn your brain off movie. It is completely implausible. It is completely just over the top. It's ridiculous. You're like, what in the world? No. Why is no one doing anything? Why wouldn't you do this? Why is this happening? So just don't think about it. Just go along with the crazy ride. But that's difficult because they set it in such a real world setting. They set it in what could be our life. They try to make it a distinct variant on our current world with some of the narration that they give, but I mean, it's basically here and now, and it's certainly not realistic in any form or fashion. The point where the people we're following can smash a car and keep going. They're always the ones to do the T-boning, never the ones to get T-boned, right? But their car comes out without a scratch while the other car is like flipping over and exploding. Same thing with like punches or getting like curb stomped in the head. You get knocked down for a little bit, but then you're like, oh, hey, I got to get up and start fighting again. It's like, oof, I don't know. Those curb stomps to the head, they're going to keep you down a little bit longer than that. I think you're out for a minute. Plus, some things with time. It's like, how did this person have enough time to steal this and tape that and do all of this crazy stuff? So, yeah. I also think the opening narration and then the revisiting of the news halfway through wasn't needed. Part of me wonders if they were trying to incorporate more of a message about society and kindness and our violent society of today, our overreactionary society, and what that has created. It falls flat as any sort of real narration or message on current day society. So, if I'm being clear, you could have just cut out those news clips and not even tried to plant any sort of seed like that in here. But overall, it's a fun time. It's lean, it's mean, it's hyper aggressive, and super over the top. But it is exactly what you're hoping for in one of these crazy thriller, edge of your seat type of car chase movies. And this does it very, very well. So, overall, if that sounds like your jam, I would say this is worth a matinee ticket as long as you're comfortable and as long as your theater is implementing the proper safety protocols. Otherwise, if that type of hyper violent revenge thriller doesn't sound like fun to you, I think it's worth the rental. I think it's fun enough. But if you're hyper squeamish about this type of thing, skip it. It's too much for you, I promise. So that is my review of Unhinged. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on my latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see Unhinged, or have you already seen it? If you have, let me know your comments in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your continued support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!